Hello, hello, hello. Happy
Hey.
Wednesday.
Did you say happy birthday?
Happy Wednesday?
Oh, I was like,
No, I
not yet.
clearly know when your birthday is.
I'm like, we're not there yet. I'm not. Uh,
Mm. It looks like we are in a wintry goodness, the both of us. I had a holiday hat on, but it refuses to stay on and falling on the floor. So that is where we are. It's
oh
kind of
man.
like how the world is feeling at the moment. Just there. Uh, if you are listening for the first time, or if you're not, welcome to your Wednesday night conversation. This is live with Fifi and Freddy. I'm Felicia Fifi Minor, and I think that my name. So the thing that happens is we both sign in, and for some reason, it decided
Oh.
that I get to keep my name, but I don't get to keep my screen name at all.
Uh,
So there's that. There you go.
Why
And
did
if
it
you're
do that? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I don't if I ran this, it would run a little bit smoother, I think. I think. Um and over there looking like the heat miser is Freddie Prince Charming.
You're
I
welcome.
want you to know that we did not talk about our outfits at all.
No, it just sort of happened.
So,
Uh,
anyhow, before anybody says anything, we did not plan this, and you're welcome. Today we have got a packed show. Let's talk about Thanksgiving. Let's talk about Friendsgiving. Let's talk about um, the stress of the holidays. I know I am feeling it.
mm.
Hi. Um, yeah, let's get into it. And we have some what the fucks, and we have some good news, and we'll get into it. Let's see. Our quick question for the audience, and I encourage you to um, share this episode with your friends so they can join in on the chat. Thank you. Again, unplanned, but we live here. We live on like opposite sides of the universe, so
You really
definitely.
do.
And no texting had happened, at least not about this.
Usually, if anybody tries to like text me on Wednesdays, like after I'm done with work, the chances of me actually responding are slim to none because I'm like, why are you texting me? I'm literally trying to get ready for shit. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Quick questions are: what are some things that stress you out during the holidays? And how are some ways that you manage them or manage it? The stress, the thing, the vibe. I'll go first. Um, I have already hit a ceiling
Mm.
already with the holidays. I feel like this year is a little bit um the Thanksgiving was fine, but I feel like um but she knows when the show is. She even follows our Instagram, so she knows.
She
She knows.
follows our Instagram.
She does.
We're age restricted.
Are we age
We're
restricted?
supposed to be for 18 and over. Why is she following our Instagram?
Well,
Not a
there's
lot. That's
nothing
okay.
that's
It's fine.
age
She's because now
restricted.
she's watching gay porn, so it's fine.
Oh wow. We'll have to talk about that on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Anyhow, uh, I would say that increased therapy sessions have already begun. Um, I would say if you're partnered, um, if one of you is good at communication, maybe this is the time where you uh, kind of keep communicating and make sure that you all are on the same page. I'm not speaking from experience, but I may be speaking from experience. But I say that even the kids somehow, have this vibe, the energy,
Yeah.
and it's that antsiness that the weather got good. I want to be outside. I want to play. Just it's yeah. Is you yeah. How do you manage the stress?
So, it's interesting, like, usually I don't get that stressed, but this year
Mm.
is different, I think, and I don't know if it's a combination of just the state of things, you know what I mean? Or,
Mm.
like, what I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like this year seems to be a little bit different. I
What?
I will when we talk about, like, the weekend, I will talk more about my stress and how I handle or don't handle things. Yes. That was,
That
yeah.
was I
I will talk about it because I have no problem talking about it. I have no problem being, like, honest and, talking about shit that isn't always, fluffy bunny rabbits and rainbows and stuff. So,
when
when
have we
we
ever promised people that?
mm, when we get down to it, I will I will talk a little bit about my stress levels and what may or may not have happened over the weekend.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, you keep hearing us talk about Patreon, but you can support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/live with Fifi and Freddy. Um, and um, Freddie has recipes on there. I've been getting ready on there because I feel like if people are paying to see us, then they can see us at any time. Um, I have not been doing like lives on like social media like before. So, and if many know the reason, but and Facebook doesn't deserve it. Anyway, we want to thank our patrons Bill, Brandon, Cassandra, Chris and Michelle, Dee, Drake Jensen, and Michael. Happy birthday, Michael, who is 60. And he
Ooh.
is known as the Santa Claus in his area. Casey Starr, Carrie and Corey, Joan, Laura, Madam Askew and the Grand Arbiter, Nicole, Patricia Mason, and Shannon. So yeah, that's and a big shout out to Wigs of a Kind. This is a Wigs of a Kind wig that I probably should send back soon because I have
When she says send back, she doesn't mean return. She means
no,
send
not
up for a little
return.
like
Like Marissa will restyle it and send it
right.
back
Send
to
it back
me.
for a spa day.
Yeah, and be like,
This is not
girl.
a Wigs of a Kind wig because Marissa would never.
I mean, she might do it
Mm,
better
she
ish.
might do it better, but this one was one of those things that was like,
Mm.
yeah.
It was laying around and you just tossed it on your head. I get
No
it.
idea where
I
I even
get
got
it.
this wig, but it works for what I'm going for. Like it,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to support us on any platform, or if you just want to walk up to us one day and just hand cold hard cash to us
I will take it. I may
by
not
the
be a
thousands.
501c3, but I guess technically I could also be, 350K in the hole. Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Whoa, wow. Oh, we should put that in the news.
Mm.
Where should I put that?
There.
Mm.
Gabe figured out what I was, Jesse. Damn it. I am not Ronald McDonald.
Who said Ronald McDonald?
Fucking Jesse. Only Ronald McDonald. I can do
The
Ronald McDonald.
fuck?
I have done Ronald McDonald.
Oh, we already did that.
I'm sorry that the, color palette is similar, but
And you couldn't figure it out? Like the waves in the beard?
right, like hello heat, fire, fire,
Plus,
fire.
w-
It's fine.
Ronald McDonald is like a whole different color. Like
Right. Like I
white,
have
like
like a
clown
whole
white.
right, right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Jesse
We
just
don't
shows up
take
at my
anything
house with
personal.
Tupperware and then insults my makeup. It's fine.
Oh, wow.
Mm,
You said 2 Tupperwares?
mm. Two.
Wow.
Two Tupperwares.
Wow.
Two Tupperwares.
I forgot my Tupperware. I was very mad at myself.
It's all right. There
Wow.
wasn't much left, but anyway, continue.
Yes.
We'll I'll get to that. We're
You look like his cousin. Wow. We're insulting each other here. Wow. Wow. I thought we were friends.
seriously.
Just be careful who you trust, folks.
Oh my God.
Anyhow, how was your weekend? Let's dive into it. Let's talk about it.
Oh Lord.
You want me to
Okay,
go?
so
I feel like my weekend is kind of blended into yours.
it is kind of okay. So we talked last week about like how basically from Thursday on I was going to be prepping for Friendsgiving, which happens on Saturday.
Mhm.
And so I'm going to start by saying that Saturday was amazing. It was, I think we had 30 something people all
Oh, wow.
together like show up. Um, we had basically no leftovers. I think there
That's
was a
good.
little bit of ham, there was a little bit of turkey, there was one scoop of sweet potatoes. There was like nothing left, which is
Mm.
amazing. Considering the turkey was 24 pounds, the ham was 10 pounds. Like
That's a whole lot
there
of
was
meat
a
walking
lot of
around.
fucking food. There was a lot of fucking food. And also, I want to apologize because I did say, for those that follow us on Patreon, I did say that I was going to make sure that I took pictures of all the food. I did not, but there's a reason for it. So let me kind of break this down. So Thursday, um,
Maybe I should have started. Oh.
you can start if you want because mine'll be a minute, and then I can also roll into the tip from this. So if you want to start, by all means.
Okay, yeah. Let's yeah.
You go
Mhm.
with you first. We'll come back to me. We're gonna circle back
Yeah.
around. Circle back
So
around.
I'll just bring my week into yours. How about that? That sounds more like a plan because I did have traditional Thanksgiving on Thursday. To the fact that when we ended the show, I noticed that my sister-in-law had liked the episode. My sister-in-law never really watches
Of course,
our
the one that
episode.
she does watch.
And so I was like curious. Like I was thinking in the back of my head, I didn't like text her and be like, "Hey, did you watch the episode?" Um, because we were talking about green bean casserole, and we have for the last 2 weeks about runny green bean casserole. And I found a recipe where you like make the cream of mushroom yourself
Mhm.
with cornstarch and some other things. And I mentioned it last week. So everybody arrives, and mind you, by the end of the week prior, everybody had decided that I was going to make the stuffing. I was going to make potatoes. I was just doing everything. I don't know how you do it. It's not hard. I don't think it's I don't
I'll tell you how I do it. We're gonna get to that.
I don't think I could unless I did like preparation like the things that can be refrigerated, like make them
Mhm,
like a day or 2 before,
mhm,
okay?
mhm.
And I caught the lazy bug this year. I barely brined the turkey. So day of is
Shame.
yeah, like day
Shame. Dishonor on your house.
it was
Dishonor on your
brine.
cow.
It was bride, but not for as many days as I like to. But um and so she walks in with some entrees or some side dishes and I go, "What's this little container?" And she goes, "Green bean casserole." And it was like this big, y'all. Like usually it's like a it's it was this, it was that. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, somebody watched the episode." Yep. Mhm. And then, Friday what did we do on Friday? Friday, I think the daycare was open, and we went with that. I'm loving how these people are, like, open. It's a pretty penny, though. You can't get that wrong, but, on Saturday, we went to downtown Mesa because it was so you are so right, like, this is so confusing being in November, but then I'm in shorts,
Right.
and the sweater I had on, luckily, I had a shirt underneath it because then I took it off because I was like, "This is not like winter wonderland weather. This is like."
I'm like, if I'm gonna be warm, like in the winter months, then I had better be like on a beach somewhere. You know what I
I
mean?
think
Like
I've come to the
this is not.
conclusion that I need to find, like, some, like, shirts with, like, Santa on them, but they're T-shirts because I
I
don't have
have,
any
I have, I have a bunch. So
okay,
I am
because
like, I am prepared for this
I
shit.
don't
I don't
have
want to be
any.
prepared for this shit, but I am prepared for this shit.
I need
Makes
to
me
get some.
mad.
And then we went to downtown Mesa, stood in front of the tree, took some pictures in front of the tree, um, ate at what is it called? Mesa Burger? Um, it's pretty good.
Mm,
No complaints. If you're into, like, when fusions happen, it's kind of like, um, I don't wanna say it's New Mexico. Is it New Mexican? Go to the
I don't
restaurant, figure
know.
it out.
Never been there.
But they did some fusion type things with a
Mm,
burger that was really goods for me. I had, like, a Sonoran, hamburger, and
mm,
I thought that I would be like, "Eh," but I loved it actually. So, and they have, like, a Chihuahua burger, so I'm gonna try that next time. So it was good. Kids enjoyed it. Kids are picky eaters.
mm.
So and then in the evening, I enjoyed the delights and the treats of, from your kitchen, and I'm glad that I came because usually I have a hard time escaping. Um, Laughed my ass off, laughed it off, and, it was a good time. It was a good time, and y'all, he's not gonna say this, but we all were raving over the food. He was saying something else was wrong with something something, and we were like, "Uh-huh, whatever. Mhm, whatever." It was good. It was good. So now it's your turn.
Okay. So, so basically from Thursday all the way through Saturday was prep for Friendsgiving. The turkey was brining from Tuesday to Friday. Friday, I took it out of the brine. It got lathered with almost 2 pounds of bacon butter and then popped back in the fridge until Saturday morning. Thursday. Now the whole time we're my partner and I are both cleaning inside and outside. We're arranging, doing stuff outside with the, seating areas and stuff like that. And then inside, it's like all the stuff that has to be done in there. And
Mhm.
so, and then the never ending dishes because I'm using all of them. So it was literally like I would load dishwasher and then immediately have to load another load in the dishwasher and then immediately have to load it because it was just a constant thing. So Thursday, we're cleaning. I also made the pumpkin mousse, which was a big hit. People seem to really like that. The chocolate pot de crème, which people seem to really enjoy. There was none left of that. I never said you didn't do the outside. Why are you arguing with me? Um, I also
You
made
were there.
the bacon butter. So I made the bacon butter on Thursday, and I made the cranberry relish on Thursday, because the cranberry relish served two purposes. It was just regular relish, and then it was also going in the meatballs.
Mhm. Which there were
Friday,
none left of.
there was nothing left of pretty much anything. On Friday, our plans got a little bit derailed. I'll get into that, but I made the bruleed maple bourbon pumpkin pie. I made the cranberry lime tart. I started the cupcakes. I started the meatballs, got them prepped so that all I had to do was basically put that, like, get the slow cooker and pop it on the thing and be done. I made the boiled cider pie. I roasted the sweet potatoes. More cleaning, never ending dishes. We stopped. We watched the Dancing with the Stars finale, picked up a second fridge, and then I started to panic. Saturday morning, I got up, I put the turkey in the oven, I put the ham in the oven, made the mashed potatoes, finished the sweet potatoes, the green beans, frosted the cupcakes, but I was so far behind. Um,
I would have never
I will
known
get
that.
to that. I like I said, I will say that having everybody here was made it worth it. It was so good to see people that I haven't seen often or, recently. Um, and the fact that everybody seemed to really enjoy the food, that always makes me happy. Food is like my love language
Mhm.
because, and that's why I do this. That's why I enjoy doing this. And it's one of my favorite traditions that, my partner and I have. We started this a few years ago, and it's like, I think it's one of my favorite holiday, just in general, my favorite holiday traditions now, because it gives us a reason to do all the things. And you so much food, you have no idea. So like I said, I did say I was going to take pictures. I took one picture.
So
My
sad.
kid took two pictures, one of the cupcakes, one of the desserts. But I will, here, let me share those real quick. So this was my turkey
So good.
that was gorgeous and beautifully seasoned and moist and juicy and delightful.
Mhm.
These are some of the desserts. The cheesecake in the middle, our friend Nicole made. It was very good. There was nothing much that left either. Um, and this was already dug into things. Pumpkin mousse, there. Like, there's some of the desserts, the pies. And then these were the cupcakes that were really fucking good. They were a pumpkin spice cupcake. They had a layer of toasted marshmallow buttercream, and then they were topped with a toasted marshmallow meringue that was then toasted.
I may have
So
had 2.
I think a few people had more than one. They were really good. I will say they were really good. So I don't know. Okay, so we'll just roll right into the tip. I don't know if you wanna play
Mm.
the intro. If you don't wanna play the
Yeah,
intro,
let's play it.
alright, play the thing. So, we usually take at least one episode during the holiday season to kinda talk about stress and managing it and stuff, and this
Mhm.
this is that episode because I almost lost my shit last week.
Oh,
Um,
why?
which doesn't normally happen. People that know me know that I actually handle stress really well. Like,
Do
I
you?
don't get that stressed out. It takes a lot to really rattle me. Um, and
Me.
stress can come from anywhere, like, financial, family, the fear of not being good enough, lack of time, not doing enough. Like, there's all sorts of,
Oh my.
things that, like I said, I handle stress pretty well, but for some reason, Friendsgiving prep almost broke me. Um,
But
I
why?
don't I don't know. I don't usually have an issue getting everything ready. Like, the last few years we've done this, it's been fine. Like, usually, right around 3 o'clock or so, it's like we're just finishing up a couple things, no big deal. This year, I don't know what happened. I think losing time on Friday kind of threw me off because we were watching Dancing with the Stars and we went to go get the fridge, which the fridge was super fucking helpful. And I'm so glad that we have this outside fridge now because I was able to,
Mm,
we have like, drinks outside now. We don't have to take up room in the inside fridge. I was able to put like prep stuff in that fridge without taking room up in the inside fridge. Like it was really awesome. And I'm so glad that we have it, but fuck.
as a
But
person that just got a deep freezer, yeah,
yeah,
mhm.
and we already have a deep freeze outside. Like we have a deep freezer outside, but having the fridge, I'm really excited that we have this fridge. Like I really am. But there were times that I'm literally like prepping and cooking, and I was trying not to break down and just start fucking crying into whatever it was that I was doing. And it doesn't really happen with me. I don't get like that. And so okay. So when we put the invite out for Friendsgiving, we do a drop in
Mhm.
style so that way people don't, they don't feel obligated to have to sit at a table or whatever. And we always say it's
Oh,
always
like you went to mommy's house.
right. Like it's always after 3 p.m. We were not ready. We were not ready at all.
Oh,
And
wow.
of course, this is the one fucking year that everyone decided to be on time, which
The
really
gays
shouldn't have been
showed
a
up
thing.
on
But
time?
dude, between gay time and poly time, nobody should have been there on time.
Well, I got,
We
like, 2 against me because I
It
had
was
CPT time going for me.
seriously, like, it was literally, like, 3:15, and we already had, like, 8 to 10 people there, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" We were still cleaning, still organizing, still putting stuff away. I hadn't made the garnish for one of the pies, the beans were still on the stove. I never got around to making the appetizers. The brie appetizers never got made. I never had time to do it. I had to say, "Fuck it." Um, my partner was in the shower. There were like 10 people there, and I'm like throwing shit at my daughter so that she could put shit away in her room, and literally anything in her room. She had a whole bunch of like random shit in her room. Like it was Oh my god. It was awful. Like, one of our friends, I'm like, "Here, carve the turkey." I made Brandon McGill's partner, slice up the ham. The cupcakes hadn't been frosted yet. So I'm putting my daughter on to work on that, and then, like, the drinks hadn't been made, nothing I was not okay. I was not okay. And
Oh,
it
I
was
was there, Jesse. I just showed up a little CPT time.
she showed up later, which is fine. Like, like, it was fine. Like, there were a lot of people
It
showed
was
up later
my
in the
assigned
evening.
escape
Lord knows there was
time.
still food left. It took it took a few hours before I was able to really relax and even attempt to eat. Like, I made myself a plate at one point, and I don't think I ate anything on it until much later. Like, it was
You ate when I got there. Was
I
that the first time
did
you had eaten?
pretty much. Pretty much.
Whoa.
And it was just because I was so, like, dealing with, like, the adrenaline and not being able to relax and just not being I was not okay. Like, if I could have, I literally would have I just wanted to sit down in a corner and cry somewhere. Like, it was and again, I think what happened is losing the time on Friday is what threw me off. Otherwise, I think I would have been okay. But it was just I
As a person
wasn't
that has never had concept of time, I
I don't think I
people
was mentally prepared for, you know what
clock for
it was like, it threw me off so much, and even then, I was literally like, was it Thursday? Friday. I was up until, like, 3:30 in the morning.
oh, shit.
So, even staying up literally all night, I still didn't feel like I was ready. I still didn't feel like
But like I said, if you would have done even just half of what you said that you were going to do, I think all of us would have been like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." Because 'cause I'm still thinking to myself, "How did I cook all the things when you did, like, 10x that?" And I was like, "Girl,
I
no."
I tell people what was on the menu, and they're like, "What how much of that are you making?" I'm like, "All of it." What? I don't understand
Yeah,
the
remember
question.
last week you were like, "Yeah, I'm making everything," and I'm like, "No,
And I'm
no."
like, ordinarily, I'm fine with it. I have no problem with it. There was just something this year that threw me off so much that I was just not it was not okay. But
Yeah.
yeah, like,
There
it
is a groove to the kitchen, though.
there
So
is, and
and I have a
something
hard time explaining that to people because, like, if I put the turkey in, then I know that I wanna do, like, the mashed potatoes a little later. I know I wanna
right.
do this dish. I wanna do this dish. And certain people were like, "How do you know when the turkey comes out if you're gonna put this or that?" Or and I'm like, I need you to, like, just escape my little bubble, and then when I call you into the bubble, then we'll do the dish that you're looking to do. Because otherwise, I'm like, "Mm-mm."
I'm like, we both busted our asses. We absolutely did to
Also,
get everything ready. Like, I was doing all
you
the
have you been to a person of color's house while they're getting ready for a Thanksgiving or anything? Because
not in
I
a very long time.
w we cook until, like, the very I feel like you go to people's houses and they're cooking and you're talking and and the person's in the kitchen and all this stuff is happening. You eat like appetizers while they're still finishing up in the kitchen and there's
There were
people
no appetizers. I forgot to make the appetizers. I
I
didn't
know,
make the
but I'm just
appetizer.
saying that you made
Now I have
plenty
2
and I
wheels of
think that you're
brie that I
being
need to do
too hard
something
on
with.
yourself. I feel like you're
But,
being too hard on yourself because
like,
you
so so for me, trying to deal with the stress of that weekend was basically just power through,
that's
and
what it is.
when I was finally able to sit down and relax, it was great because I was able to sit and socialize, and then a bunch of us would end up sitting around the fire pit, and I haven't laughed so much in a very long time. It was great. It
We'll
was
talk
good.
about what we laughed at on Patreon.
So luckily for me, that was like only one sort of small bubbly, like one small piece of stress that was easily overcome and had
You
a
did
good
great.
outcome. But there's other stuff like so. I know some of the sort of general like holiday stressors for us and for other people are like Christmas gifts or
Mm,
Hanukkah or whatever it is that you celebrate. Because
I'm
like
on
our
that
kids are
list.
teens and they're harder to deal with when it comes
Gift
to
cards,
presents.
baby.
Like I think that's
Where they
kind
shop.
of pretty much how we're gonna go this year because it's like otherwise teens suck. I don't know. And then you have one that has a
Well, and
birthday
they have
on Christmas
multiple
Day.
different tastes.
Right.
They have multiple different
And
tastes.
you never
And
know
they might have
what
seen a
they're gonna
thing on
like
TikTok
and
4 months ago, but now that's not popular anymore, so
right, and that's the whole thing. It's like, well, I don't like that now. I liked it before, but I don't like it now. It's like, oh, fucking fantastic. And the one has a birthday on Christmas. So,
that's true.
and that just adds a whole other thing. And like usually my partner and I, like we would rather find something, meaningful, either like a gift or an experience, even if it's not something crazy expensive. But the kids aren't always good with that. They're the ones that complained when we took them to fucking Disneyland a few years ago for Christmas.
Oh,
Like they don't like
reminder, just
anything that
take me
deviates from the
instead.
norm. They don't like anything that deviates from the norm. God forbid we do something that isn't this way.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It was
Take
something
me
like
next time, it's fine.
they do not like it. I've already said it. We're like, you guys suck. We're not gonna.
I'll even pay for
Um,
myself to go on that.
for some folks, parents or their family can be a stressor, especially when you're governed by obligation, like when your family's not great, but you're like, well, I have to go, blah, blah, blah. Thankfully, I don't have that
Mhm.
problem. And I never really feel obligated to go spend time with people or do things. I'm just like, fuck it. No, I don't. If I want to go, I'll go, but I'm not going to feel obligated. I never feel obligated. I emailed my dad, and my dad writes back. He's like, gee, I sure wish we were invited. I'm like, okay,
Would you
I
have
don't.
come?
He
Would he
said
have
he would have
come?
tried to make the okay. He said If we had been invited, we totally would have tried to make the drive. The fuck you will. You're 104 years old. You are not driving from Michigan. No. Also, I don't want you here. The whole point of Friendsgiving is to not have to deal with that bullshit. And I don't want you here for
Well,
Friendsgiving with
I
a whole
mean,
bunch of fucking queerdos and you're 800 years old. No, I don't know. The whole
is
point
that
of
like your
Friendsgiving
dad
is,
coming to like your slumber party?
oh my God. Like, no. Like, why don't you invite us to Disneyland for your honeymoon? No, that's not gonna happen. We're not doing that. The whole point of it is to have a good time. Okay. We're not no.
Not stopping
So
and taking breaks and getting you a wheelchair. Got it.
get me a
I may need
wheelchair.
that. Oh,
And then like if you have little kids, that can be rough too, because then you have to
amen.
figure out like what gifts come from Santa, what gifts come from
Yeah.
you. My partner always said that when her kids were little, the bigger gifts came from them, the smaller gifts came from Santa. That way it wasn't like, oh
Oh,
well,
would you get me?
Santa likes me better. Santa likes, how come Santa got this family
Oh.
this, but Santa only got me this? You know what I mean? And
Mm.
then, like, I see these people that have like this ridiculous amount of gifts and shit for these little kids that they're gonna get played with like once, tossed aside, forgotten, broken. They're just gonna whatever. You have to deal with like electronics. You have to keep up with the Joneses because God
Batteries.
forbid, right? Yeah, God forbid, little Susie over here gets the brand new iPad, but you don't get yours. The brand new, bleh.
Oh, that's a good idea.
A group. There you go. A group gift from Santa. Bam. That way, it's not like the expectation isn't Santa's going to bring me this big fancy thing because he brought this other person a big fancy thing.
Mm.
Um, I'm gonna say this because we say this a lot, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to reiterate over and over and over and over and over again that
What's
self
that?
care is key right now. Boundaries are key right now. Saying no is key right now,
Mm.
and it is okay to say no. It is okay to not want to go do the thing. And like people tend to want like they I think they get so caught up in stuff that they want to do all the things and then they end up burnt out, and it's like there you don't need to. Like
I would say
you
that I'm a victim of said circumstance. I feel like, well, because I work in education, I feel like everybody is racing to the finish line and all these things need to be done, which in a normal month or so they would be done because you have all
right.
this time. But now we
Right.
have literally 7 days because cut off some because you have holiday parties, you have this, that, and the other, um, and everybody is literally scrambling, and it's terrifying. Um, Meeting deadlines is
Ugh.
terrifying, and your mind is on. We cannot forget that when we go to work, our minds are still canoodling with things that need to be done and appointments that need to be had, and
Right, there's
for
the
us,
appointments,
sometimes
there's
there's
work shit, there's
shows.
family shit, there's shopping, there's all the things that are
Mhm.
still in your head even though you're still trying to do work shit. I'm getting so the charger on my work laptop has died, and when I logged off of work today, I was at like 23% battery life. So until my new charger gets here, I'm pretty much fucked. Um so I'm hoping that it won't get here till like Monday. I don't know. So I'm like,
Oh,
yay.
look at that, a day off.
Now, I'm
Mm,
okay. So again, I'm gonna say this. You do not have to do everything. You don't have to get everything that everybody asks you for. You don't have to spend all of your money. Like people go broke trying to do shit, and I'm like, for like
mhm.
I don't know. And like I'm not saying your kids are not entitled to the newest gaming system. They're not entitled to jack shit. They're not. Like You don't have to get them the newest iPhone. You don't have to get them the newest iPad. Whatever the shit is, you don't have to do that just because their friends all have it or whatever. Like, that's not. I see people. I still see this, and I'm like, really? We're
Hmm.
still doing this? Like, I don't. I've
Not this house.
like, ugh. Like, you don't have to bend over backwards to make everybody happy while sacrificing your own mental and physical health.
Mm.
And physical health is a thing. I've literally spent the last like 3 days sitting on a heating pad because Sunday came around and my body went, "Oh, you suck." And I could not move. I was basically in tears with the pain in my back. So I was literally like wrapped in a heating pad for like 3 days.
Mm.
And even when I was getting ready tonight, my partner got me a like a rechargeable like portable one. So I'm even sitting there at the vanity with a heating pad around my back because it was.
Well, I'm surprised you're not wearing it right now.
It might, I know, but I have too many layers, so I'd have to figure out how to tuck it. Plus, it's not cute. Doesn't match anything. Um, but you know that I see that too often, and people are making themselves sick. They're stressing themselves out. They're doing
I
all these things
noticed
for people that are
today.
barely appreciative. Like, they don't. When it comes down to it, it's like, are the people that you are bending over backwards for? Do they honestly appreciate what it is that you are doing? And
Most
most of the
days.
time most of the time,
Most days.
especially depending, and if especially if you're dealing with a lot of kids, they do not give a fuck. They don't. They do not.
I do.
And that's like, and the other thing is, you don't have to spend time with family just because they're family.
Mm.
Like, you don't.
If you want
You
to.
don't if you want to, but you don't have to. You do not have to spend time with family just because they are family. I have plenty of family
Mm.
that I don't see and I don't care. They don't do anything, they don't bring anything extra to my life that I am missing without them. Like, they
Mm.
don't bring me, like, additional joy that I'm like, "Oh, I haven't seen, I need to go see, like, my aunt and uncle are great, they live in Apache Junction, we see them every so often,
I
but,
haven't heard you mention them in a while.
like, we went to, it was like it was a couple months or so after we got married, we went and had dinner with them, but, like, I only see them, like, a few times a year, and I have cousins that live in Phoenix that I don't think I'm sometimes maybe once a year, but not usually, not even then, like, so it's like,
I will say
eh.
that, I haven't seen my parents, um, in, like, 10 years, and I feel like I'm a little craving for the home life for a little bit, and then coming back to this home life. Um, but we'll see.
I mean, I hadn't been
Um,
back to Michigan in almost 20 years. It'd been over a decade since I'd seen my dad, I think, and then
but
when
my
we went back
mom
to
is
Chicago.
specifically asking this year, so
Yeah, let's see, and I'm just like, "Ugh, fine, we'll go," but it was mostly just to fill up the car with some stuff to bring back. Um, but, like, the amount of love and joy that was in our house on Friendsgiving was a reminder of why we do it. You know,
mhm,
why we bust our ass cleaning, why we bust our ass cooking, why we put all that effort into it, you know? And even, our daughter came to hang out, with
I
everybody,
missed
and
her.
you did. She left 5-ish, I think. I don't remember.
Oh, I got there after that, yeah.
Yeah, she left around, I think she hung out for a couple hours, she ate, she talked to people, she got to be around a whole bunch of, like,
Yes.
adults that
She was adulting.
she was. She's 16 now.
She
She's old
lived
enough
it.
to be married off for, a couple of goats.
Ew,
Um,
gross. Don't
but
say that again.
it's one of those things, that it's like I said, it's why we sort of started the tradition and why we continue the tradition. And, that makes me happy. And it's almost
Mhm.
like it kind of, the energy that gets brought into the house, like, kind of recharges and re-energizes the house for the next few months. You know what I mean? It's like everybody comes in, and everybody is, happy to see people, meet new people, eat good food, to the point where there's literally nothing left, which I'm like, that makes me so happy. Um, and like the house like soaks all of that in, so that it can hang on to that for, a few months, and then it you know what I mean? And it's why we do that, and why we have like game nights and things like that. It's because that's the kind of thing that makes us happy. And I think, especially right now with everybody needing community and stuff. Um
How dare you?
and the so the we had a side note, we had a few of the little pumpkin mooses left. And um
Also, it's my
Nicole.
first time meeting the pig.
Oh yeah, you hadn't met Rerun.
Mhm.
You hadn't met Rerun.
Yeah.
Had you met any of them?
No, but none of them came out. I was nosy at one point and didn't see them.
To go see them. Rerun's the sociable one. But so random fact out there real quick. So all the pumpkin stuff, none of it had ginger or cinnamon,
Mm.
because two of our really good friends who, like, I've now been cooking for them for years now. They're allergic. One of them is allergic to ginger. One of them is allergic to cinnamon. So for the folks that enjoyed my pumpkin stuff, there was no ginger or cinnamon in any of that, and I think I managed to fake the flavor pretty damn good without it. But Nicole
Mm.
really, really liked the little pumpkin mousses, and there were a few left. So the next day, I texted Dominic Von Strapp, and I was like, "Hey, if you happen to be out and about, do you want to come get these?" And they're
Mhm.
like, "Fuck yes!" So they drove up, and I'm like, "Here." There was like, I think there were like 4 or 5 little things left. Boop.
Oh, wow.
So I was able to make somebody happy after the fact. Um, but I think, like, for me, chosen family is just as important, if not more important, than blood family. If not, you're again, when it comes to obligation, you're not obligated to involve blood family. In the end, it's not worth it if they don't bring you joy. If they do bring you joy and you love your family, that's fantastic. And that's great, but so many
Jesse,
people don't have that.
is that face like they got the extras and you didn't kind of face?
Jesse brought 2 Tupperware and stocked
I
up
feel
on
like
mac and
you got
cheese.
your
I
share
think this is
though.
fine.
So,
But I'm gonna going off the self-care thing, make sure that you are taking time for you. Whether you are, reading a book for an hour, whether you're playing a video game, getting a mani-pedi, taking a walk, go get lunch with a friend, do something for you without having to worry about doing something for somebody else.
oh, threatening.
He's Of course he will. And I would fully expect that, and I'm okay with it. Like, you should have seen, oh my god, the vat of macaroni and cheese that I made. Like,
Mm.
it's massive. Like one of the big giant like roasting pans, the things, like not the normal ones, but the big ones. That
Mhm.
was what I made of mac and cheese. And at the end of the night, there was, I think I put a little bit aside for us, and then there was like hardly anything left. That was it. So, and
I
people like Felicia were able to eat everything because it was all gluten free.
yes. I probably I'm I'm a bad gluten-free person. I eat anything anyway.
Fair, but
And the doctors always wonder, "What's going on there?" And I go, "Oh, I don't ever
I
know.
don't know why. I don't
I
know.
don't know. God.
No
I don't
idea.
know."
No idea. So I think
I will
the
say as a, parent of young people, play dates are very good, especially if parents can switch off. If parents can if you have a good Judy who is a parent, um, then you can have, like, the kids over your house. I know that sounds very stressful, but, like, time limiting, and then when it's time, then you switch. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
right.
we've done it a couple times where somebody's like, "Oh, they can come over anytime." I'm like, "Girl, what? Let me open this calendar." Yes, dates here, dates there. Um, Taking advantage of the daycare, saying, um, "Drop your kids off for the night. We'll take care of them." Sure,
I mean,
yeah,
if you've got kids and you've got family around that are willing to watch them, go.
yeah. Especially when you're holiday shopping. I don't know how parents do this, but
Yes.
don't bring your kids with you when you
Yes.
if even if you are being Santa, don't.
Yeah.
No. No,
The
and I will
nice
say
thing now
that
about all of ours is that they're all driving, so we don't even just go and do things.
well, and we do it while they're at school, but, I was gonna say, there are, like, places that have, like, toys that are, like, discounted, maybe, and I would say that I saw a lot of people posting on, um Black Friday and Cyber Monday about going local. So I will emphasize that I think that a little bit of the stress comes off if you can shop local, like go to your local bookstore. Surprisingly, bookstores kind of have like a toy section. So I would venture off to say like you might find a good toy selection there too. Especially games. I always find games at bookstores. I
Like
don't go to like
Bookman's is great.
yeah, I don't go
Uh,
to those toy stores anymore. I go to, like, a bookstore and look for
right.
toys.
And I'm gonna say, like,
And books, of course.
I'm right, and books. I am not too proud to get something as a gift that's, like, secondhand. I don't care. Like, if
Also, the
you are
dollar
at, like
store has some good gives,
right, like, if
though
you're
it's
at a
not a
thrift store or
dollar anymore.
something and, you're like, "Oh, hey, this would be really cool." Like, I bet Freddie would really like this. Like, and
Mhm.
then and pick it like, I'm not gonna be like, "Oh my god, this has a Goodwill sticker on it." Ugh, like, no, that's fucking awesome. And yes, if anybody needs good ideas for kid gifts, talk to my partner. Um,
Oh.
like, legitimately, early childhood is her jam, and she has some awesome ideas. She picks shit up for her niece all the fucking time. Um,
Ooh, come here, come here.
and like this, like she's
She should
great.
totally
So,
release a gift guide.
oh, there you go, babe. You know what? That's how we're gonna make
Talk
money.
to me offline because there's ways that you can make money off the gift
I'm
guide.
gonna say I'm gonna put you on the TikTok or something. We're going to exploit you. Yay! And then we can
I think she would
retire.
love it. She would love it. She
Probably.
would love it.
We're going to exploit your knowledge and then we can retire.
Wow, I didn't say all that. I just said how you can make some money off of it.
Oh no, we're gonna be like Mom Talk, but better.
Oh, oh Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh boy. Speaking
Uh,
of the talk, let's talk about the
right.
talk of the land, shall we?
Mm.
First off, we need to switch us back to blah 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 blah. Um, I had a whole bunch of stuff in my notes app, but I didn't like transfer it onto the the document. One of your favorite stories from Christmas was buying my kids a Princess TV used.
Remember
I
the
didn't
Disney
realize.
TVs that were like this big, but they
Oh
had like the Mickey ears
yeah.
and stuff? The like that, yeah. They didn't
Um,
leave reindeer.
the remote buttons
Never
were ripped
forget the
off.
carrots for the
My
reindeer.
kid said it was because I didn't leave the reindeer carrots, and I was never allowed to forget it again. Oh my gosh, your
If you're
kids are
gonna leave
brutal.
Santa snacks, you gotta make sure that you leave snacks for the reindeer too, because let's face it, they do most of the work.
Oh, I leave them pretzels,
Pretzels, I'm sure, are fine too. A little
cookies and
carby, but
pretzels.
vegetables would probably be better.
Um, no, because the reindeer have to eat them.
Well, yeah, they don't want them turning into Santa. Santa's a little chunky, so,
Hey, Santa had bills to pay this year. Hey, whatever.
fair.
Um, Speaking of bills to pay, Costco is suing Dump Truck and his administration for being amazing, not for they say he overstepped his emergency powers by imposing sweeping tariffs, and I've I kind of agree with them. And they also say that they're due a refund. Checky, 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 check it out here. Um, and in true MAGA brilliance, many of the MAGA morons. I saw somebody put MAGA Knights, like they're like trying to
Maganites.
claim this. They're trying to like claim this, and I was like, anyway, they're boycotting Costco, which let me tell you, the more you all stay out of Costco and Sam's Club, I enjoy it because you're not there.
Right. And please boycott Disney.
Yeah, yeah, please.
Boycott all the things that are too woke, please.
I will
Go,
stay
go.
woke and you stay out.
Right. Because
Okay.
God forbid, they're so fucking stupid. Costco is trying to get them things for cheaper and lower prices, and they're
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
that
we're
it's
just
called
gonna
the
boycott." It's like, okay,
cost
you
of it was called the
stupid.
Price Club. They
Right.
called it the Price Club because I don't know, they lowered the prices.
That's so stupid. They're so fucking stupid.
It's
The
called Costco
logic
because they're
is
trying to be cost efficient. Come on, people. Come on.
they don't want things to be cheaper. They're just dumb.
Nobody gets it. Yay, more savings for us and TP. Yes, more TP.
I
So when the
know they all of
pandemic
my
comes striking again,
my
and
toilet paper was all sold out like the last time we were there. I was really mad about it.
ew, why?
I know. I don't know. I was like, I don't
Are
like
we
the
having
I
a
like the
pandemic
soft,
and we didn't even know it?
I like the soft stuff. I don't want the regular.
Oh
My butt
god.
is sensitive.
Well, ever since this may be TMI, but ever since I had surgery, I do not like any kind of paper touching my touche.
Oh,
It matters.
we get the little wet wipes too because,
Yeah. Do you get the dude
cleanliness is
wipes?
next to godliness.
Just kidding. Speaking of dump truck, because he's not clean. Nasty. Singer Sabrina Carpenter slammed dump truck in the administration, and I wouldn't be surprised if she sues for using her
Oh, I
song
hope she
Juno.
does.
I hope so. Using her song Juno on like an ICE recap video
Mhm.
of them taking helpless victims away.
Kidnapping. The word you're looking for is kidnapping. Kidnapping.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Terrifying video.
Yeah.
Great song. Terrifying
I
video.
really hope she sues them because that would make me so happy.
But I'm like, what? No. It wasn't okay in the first place, and kinda doesn't make sense, but not all of
Making
'em are.
sense is not high on their list of priorities.
Oh, there I go, expecting intelligence. I expected intelligence again.
Well, that's silly. I don't know why you would expect intelligence. I haven't
Mm,
intelligence since 2016, but bless your heart.
mm. Dump truck has found a new enemy in people um, that are born in, or descended from, Somalia.
Yep.
ICE in Minneapolis and St. Paul, Minnesota have been targeting people of Somali descent and even US citizens. This is not the first time we've heard this in
No,
different
they don't
US
care.
cities.
Nope.
And you cannot film them, record them, take pictures of them because then they
I'm
come
like,
after you.
if you are so proud of what you're doing, then
Why
what's
not?
wrong if we record you? Why do you have to cover your face? Why are you so concerned?
I watched one video of somebody that was a Trump supporter record them and was basically giving positive commentary and
Yeah.
then got swooped away.
Mm.
I was like, "Ooh."
I would love for them to try and come for me just because I would like to retire. So I will,
Mm.
the
Um,
lawsuit that I would slap on them so fucking fast. Like,
well, I can't wait for the lawsuit that's gonna come for this because Trump, has said that Somalis are destroying the state of Minnesota and, shouldn't be allowed to serve as members of Congress. Also, he said they need to go back where they came from.
right.
Tell me he's not racist one more time, and I might n uh, your partner has definitely told you,
But I would like to
"Let's
retire.
not
I
put
don't want
that
to keep
into the universe."
working. I'm just
Thank you.
trying to I'm trying to give you the life that you
Oh,
deserve.
no. By terrifying all of us?
Nobody ever lets me do anything.
I would not wanna see that.
It's fine.
No.
It's fine.
No. And I
I
just
have
read this.
lawyers in my family. I can pull some strings.
She's not taking that very lightly. Um, so another person has been deemed, fit for the job, I guess. What's his name? The
Pete
Pentagon's
Hegseth.
yeah. He, has been reviewed and found as violating military regulations. Um,
Because he keeps using Signal
yeah.
for fucking
For things that
chats
are
with
supposed to
like
be classified.
right. You can't use a chat app for talking to like military like heads of you can't do that. These people are fucking idiots. Fucking
Oh,
idiots. Uh,
um, that's lovely. You hear how positive things are going in the yeah. You remember last time he was in there, it was a shitstorm? This is like a sequel to the shitstorm.
I think it's just an ongoing shitstorm. It
Shitstorm.
hasn't
Oh.
stopped. It's like the cyclone, but it hasn't dropped the house yet. It's just
Mm,
picking everything up.
mm.
So
The
it's
White House,
grabbed
you
the
mean?
house, it's grabbed
The
all the
White House.
things, but it hasn't like dropped anything on the witch in the White House. We're waiting on it, but it hasn't happened yet.
Mm, mhm. It's been mentioned, it's now out there. What has been mentioned? I'm confused.
Me.
You?
He's circling back to what
Mm,
I was talking about.
mm. Got it. Colombia seems to be more progressive than we are ever going to be in the next couple years. Um, Officially recognizes trans and non-binary folks in their country on their IDs, on their birth certificates, driver's license, etc., etc. Kind of in the direction that we were kind of heading, but somehow somebody got
Good for them.
involved.
Now
Yeah.
we're just gonna backpedal our shit. That's fine.
Yeah. So that's going for us. Isn't that cute? In interesting news to me, um, Phoenix Pride released info that they lost money in the last year and they're asking folks for the community to give feedback. Um, what I saw, what I saw. Hmm, I don't even know where to start. What I saw is what I did not expect, especially of certain people.
Mm,
What I what they did for me is kind of like, I know it's transparent. There were other people that were asking for full transparency.
mhm.
Do you think they were transparent enough, or do you think that there could have been more transparency?
Um, as a 501(c)(3), I think that any 501(c)(3), either by habit or by request, I think that nonprofits should release financial information at the end of the fiscal
Mhm.
year, so that the community that they serve can see exactly where funds are being allocated. Um,
Now, I do not wanna jump on the backs of, because I read many things that were very nasty and snarky. Um, I can't imagine myself being in the position that they are in. I can't I mean, I guess I could, but I um, I don't know what the word is. I always see things bigger picture and don't always take sides, and that always gets me in trouble. But for me, I'm like, why not just put all of this aggression into the survey? Because that's what they're asking for.
Well, so yes, there somebody actually and on the comments on the original post suggested that they hire a research team, which might actually be
Mm,
better than just a survey because it's very easy on a survey, depending on who's looking at the survey and the opinions of the person looking at the survey, for
mhm.
them to go, well, this is just bullshit. They're just being, you know what I mean? Like, well, whatever. We tried this or la, 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 you know what I mean? I think that there needs to be um
Oh, so they
uh
needed an independent,
right. I
uh,
think they need an independent third party to really
to
kind
conduct
of
the research and the
correct.
survey
Correct.
and report
I
the
think that
findings.
yes, I think that that would be a better position, because then there wouldn't be any bias, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, I mean, we've seen some of the reactions from people associated with Phoenix Pride when people were giving feedback. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like if depending on who is looking, because it's hard to look at feedback objectively when you could be the subject of said feedback. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So it's like they need an independent third party to actually not just a regular survey, but to really do the research into it. Because the fact that financials haven't been released, and if you want to go looking for financials, you have to dig for it. There's a couple other 501(c)(3)s in the valley that also don't release financials and are also like it's a little weird.
mhm.
Look at Tucson Pride. They haven't released financials. They're in the shithole. Nobody trusts them anymore. Um, and it's like people bring up good points where there are, big cities that have prides that are free.
Mhm.
Chicago Pride is free. Seattle Pride is free. Um,
I don't think New York Pride is free, is it?
I don't remember. I remember going to San Francisco Pride years ago, and that was free, but I don't remember. I don't know if it still is. But there are big cities that their pride is free.
Mm,
So, you know what I mean? So there needs to be a revamp of basically everything. and there needs to it needs to be done. It needs to be looked at independently. Um, because like I said, it's too easy to look at feedback. Like if someone says, um, "Oh, I don't like this such and such a thing, which is why I don't go to um, the festival anymore, or I don't attend the pageant anymore because XYZ or whatever it is." It's very easy for someone who is directly involved with the organization to look at that and go, well, they don't like this person, so of course they're not going to want to go. You know what I mean? Like
But it was
obviously they don't like this
anonymous,
person.
wasn't it?
It is anonymous, but even looking at it, it's like, oh well, they obviously have beef with this person. Like if they mention somebody by name, or if they, you know what I mean? So it's like if
Mm.
they mention something specific about something, it's like, well, obviously there's beef, or obviously this person, blah blah. You know what I mean? So it's like it needs to be done objectively, I think, if they want it to really be impactful. But
In the press release, it mentioned that losses were considered because loss of sponsorships, right? Um, and the change of the dynamic of course, with DEI. I don't know where,
right, like
but
a lot of,
um,
we know that though. A lot of corporations and companies have pulled back on sponsoring, LGBTQ plus things, but you know that. We've also, you see the same shit we all see. People have been
mhm.
telling you this is a thing, in case you didn't see it, and it's just like you have to know that this is going on. So if you know that that's going on, then you scale back.
And I
You
think
know what I
that's
mean?
is I maybe misunderstood, but they're not offering the community grants, just the scholarships this year or into the next year.
There's, I don't know. I think there's,
You think there's more to it?
I don't know. There's some things that I think could have been done a long time ago that weren't done. I think there's some things that, but again, I my
But
big
that's
thing
our
is I
view
think it
from
it needs to be done through an independent third party. Period. That's
Mhm.
that's any surveys, any insight, any whatever needs to be done through an independent third party, or it's all gonna look biased, because it will be. It
Um,
just because it's human nature, so
and I don't have, um I definitely read more than enough of the comments. I wonder if they're going to release the, result of the survey. For me, that would
because
be
of the way that the survey was, because I took the survey, but because
mhm.
of the way that the survey was done, it wasn't like there's no metrics. You know what I
Mm.
mean? It's not like, how do we do on a scale of 1 to 10, and then give feedback. It was just give feedback. You know what I mean? So like there was very little like, needs improvement, did great, satisfactory. So there's no real way to like release that. And that's the other thing, is that if they had done like a metric system, rate, uh
The ticket
the
system
right,
or
the ticket system, or the cost of tickets, or the pageant, or whatever it is, rated on a scale of 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, and then explain underneath, then you'd have metrics to be able to say, you know 78%
98%.
of the people
Mhm.
weren't happy with this, they said this, 64% of the people said this, whatever it is. But without that, you can't really, there aren't really things to release. You know what I mean? Like there's no results per
Mm,
se. Which
mm.
again, which is why it should have been done by an independent third party, and done with, in a way that metrics can be released and results can be released, and they could say. But then again, you know, I don't know. but then, but then people have to be willing to be honest about it and be like, people aren't happy, or people are really excited about this, or people aren't great about this. Like, so,
Mm.
but what the hell do I know?
I would say that I hope that whatever. Sorry, my cushion fell off the chair. Um, whatever people have been saying, or I hope that they're paying attention. I hope that um, that it does more good. I hope that they use the constructive um, criticism. Maybe not so constructive, but to build, like you said, something new, something that's intact.
Right.
Because usually, um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not on the other side, and I'm sure I could, if I dug well in, that I could probably find out, but I'd rather not at the moment. Mm. Um, so, but that's that. Um, what do we have going on? Oh, it's me. On the tomorrow, Winter Wonderland Drag Bingo at Drink Me Tea Room. There are some spots available. If you would like to join me at the Drink Me Tea Room, you can go to drinkmetearoom.com, and I'll see you tomorrow at 5:30. And then, oh, there's all these pictures of this delicious meal.
Yeah, so this coming Sunday, we're doing the Sugar Plum Showdown. I would love to see folks there, whether you're going to come and enter the competition or whether you want to come and taste some things. We're going to have some pop-up performances. I'm going to be doing a reading, and it's all benefiting
Like a
Drag Story
legitimate
Hour.
reading, or like reading people as they walk through the door?
Yes. And it's all benefiting Drag Story Hour Arizona. So we want to make sure that, we bring folks out to support this fantastic organization that Felicia and I are both a part of. And we are doing this event at Ripple Phoenix, which is basically right on the corner of 15th Avenue and Indian School. It's in the same like parking lot, right across from Phoenix Cookie. It's right there.
And
So
there's a wonderful, like, is it a Puerto Rican restaurant
yeah,
right
that's
there?
Phoenix Cookie. That's what I just said.
Oh, sorry. I don't remember
So
names, so I just
go
know where I ate.
and do the thing. If you're going to enter, we'd love to have you there by like 3:30 so we can get you all situated. We've got guest judges. I've got some great prizes. We're gonna
Or
have
just be a snack.
uh Spooky Swirls is going to be donating stuff for prizes. Toasted
Oh,
Mallow is going to be donating stuff for prizes. Shay Cheese will be donating for prizes. So we've got a lot of stuff. It's going to be
why are you
fun. It's just
talking
going to be
so
chill.
mean?
Um,
Oh my god, I need to be
I'm
there.
sorry. So yeah, it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. So come out and do the thing. And come be festive because
Fest.
holidays. Yay!
Yay. And with no correlation to Drag Story Hour. Let me say that. Um, we have sex trivia on Thursday, December 11th. And this is the correct flyer, but I don't see. Oh, it says that right there. It starts at 8 p.m. I know I've been writing on the flyer that I created for it's at 7. So you can join me at 7. I get there weirdly
We'll be there early
early.
because so
Yeah.
it's
Even I get there early. So yeah. Bring
and come out dressed in like a good holiday sweater. Come make it festive. It's the holidays. We'll be all decked out. And I believe $1 from every Sex on the Beach is going to go to Trans Queer Pueblo. Um,
correct.
So yeah, come out and have a couple cocktails or buy Felicia a couple cocktails, learn
I will
some
do it for the
stuff,
community.
and come be festive.
I will do
Super
it for the
festive.
community. And if you're a
It is
sexpert, bonus, you
Oh, yeah, we love
win.
the sexperts. We love the
Mhm.
sexperts. Yes.
You win all
Yes.
the time.
All the sexperts.
No, you don't.
Mhm.
No. Book us for any last minute holiday gatherings, um, funerals, office parties, um, and more.
Circumcisions.
I mean, we're there for you. For you. DM us for availability. And of course, I mean, toss
Right,
me $1 or something.
right. Yes.
um, I did not write my final words, but um, I will say that the
Uh,
common thing that we need as we get through the season is to find the common thread that we have with ourselves, our friends, our family, um, to form our own communities. And I've said this before, um, but in the sense that Freddie has created his own community of friends by gathering folks at his house. Um, I have seen enormous groups of people creating um, wonderful memories with each other, especially this holiday. I saw like backyards full of people
mhm.
that weren't necessarily related, but like chosen family. And if you have a good relationship with your family, your biological family, your let that love live on. I will say that there have been some things that have been nasty, and I know that this whole thing with the community, I can't say whether it stops or not because I'm just watching from the window, but I say that be sure be sure you're not saying things that you're going to regret later. There's some things that I have read that I don't necessarily agree or disagree. I find them very hurtful and very
Some of
they're
it's
just
unnecessary. Like,
yeah, just very
some of
like
you like, some of your opinions and things don't need to be public. They're not constructive, so why? Like,
yeah,
if they're not constructive, why say it?
or I
If it's
heard
something
this
that,
and this about somebody. Like why
right,
that had nothing to do with anything about this
right.
survey, about the things that they're needing or asking for or
And this goes
whatever.
for people on both sides of it, though. Like,
Yes.
don't if you
Don't
ask
use
for
this as an
feedback and someone
opportunity
says
to
something that you don't
scapegoat.
like, why are you, don't
Look at me. I completely scroll by this. I could
right,
be liking and commenting and
right,
doing all these things, but for my mental health,
right.
I have just glanced at it, haven't been back to it to be honest,
Yeah.
because I don't see the reason. But I did fill out the survey, and I hope that what I said matters.
I
But
mean, we'll
also, I
see.
hope
That's
they,
right now, that's all we can do is
yeah,
fill
and
out the survey and see what happens.
I hope that the holiday season treats all of us with grace, um, because it's tough, especially for those that have lost people this year. And then this is your first Christmas without them, or this is your first Christmas. They're not going to come over and
Right.
be that joy to you. But so, community, yeah, the White House is definitely setting us up for what we're already doing to ourselves. So they know, they know exactly what they're
Yep.
doing. So, with that being said, have a good night. Um, and we will see you next week for your Wednesday night conversation.
Good
Good
night.
night.